Hey guys, it's me, Brad Fitzpatrick, back with another humble monthly, humble choice, whatever you want to call it, for October or September. Yeah, October. That's what it says right up here. From onset, it looks like we've got some really, really good games. Fantastic games at that. But I already have several of them. So without further ado, let's get started and see what we've got. Tropico 6. Yes, already own this game. Yes, it's fantastic. Yes, if you haven't played it, and you like this sorts of games, you should get it. It is a wonderful, wonderful game. But I mean, it is your basic, sim type game. All the Tropico games are actually really, really good. But this one is focused on the El Prez edition, so you can actually rule or have elections, or become a new nation. I don't know. That's entirely all up to you. Faerie Tactics. I've actually seen this on Steam. It has caught my attention because I do love tactics games, and this does really, really remind me of old school Game Boy Advanced tactics games like Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. If you've ever played that, this might be a game that you might be into because it does really look very heavily like it. It says, in Faerie Tactics, follow a young magic user named Peony on her journey across a vibrant world full of mystery and danger. Summon allies, cast spells, and befriend a motley crew of characters as you dive into the growing conflict between man and magical beings known as Fae, which we all know, Fae are fairies. It says, long ago, the world of magic was separated from the natural world of elemental gates. One day, the seat of the gates was broken, flooding the natural world with magical Fae creatures once thought to be myths. The world's merging was imperfect and much of the land was torn apart. The devastation claimed the lives of most of the population of natural and Fae creatures alike. Those that survived have forged new lives in the ruins of the old worlds. But growing tension between man and Fae threatened to finish what began with the opening of the gates. Alright. Unique menuless turn-based tactical gameplay. Alright, I mean, I'm in. I saw it, and the graphics are very, reminiscent, as I said before, of, DS and other sort of, tactics games back in the day. We've got the Sunless Bundle. So, we get Sunless Sea, but do we get Sunless Sky, too? Yeah, I guess so. It includes both Sunless Sea and the Sunless Skies. Really interesting games. I've had my eye on since they first came out. I never really bought them just because I didn't know at the time if they were going to be that good. They are gothic horror role-playing, I guess you could say, where you command like a space, like an airship or a locomotive, sort of thing, and you basically travel, and you have I don't know how to explain it, like roguelike situations in a world that's basically been destroyed. Looks really interesting. I will play it. I may make a video of it and put it up here just to let people know, because it does look really interesting. Narrative leveling. Alright, that seems like a really interesting thing. Iron Danger. Alright. Immediately, let's go to gameplay. Iron Danger is a tactical combat game with a unique time manipulation mechanic. A never-before-seen combination that blends the tactical depth of turn-based games with the exciting action of real-time games. Tactical challenging and I have just woken up, and this is the first thing I've done. Tackle challenging encounters with your party of 2 characters. Oh, just 2? Using a variety of skills in highly interactive environments. Maybe you set an enemy on fire and kick them into the grain field for a proper barbecue, or set up a trap and fell a tree on top of them. The options are endless, and it is you who will be deciding your own approach. Alright. Graphics look good. I'm hooked. I'm in. Let's see what the story is like. Iron Danger is set in a world of lofty fells, primeval forests, and placid lakes, as well as living gods and monsters of steel. The city of Kalevala, home of the humans who rebelled against the gods, and forsook their protection, shines in the middle of this world, surrounded by towns, sea lanes, and woodlands under its protection. But from the frozen north, a witch queen is leading her army on a quest of vengeance against the lords of Kalevala. Ancient ruins from the days when gods dwelled on the earth are opening to unleash forgotten powers, tempting humans and striving to overtake the world. You'll take on the role of Kipuna, a sharp-witted village girl, I guess this one, who becomes imbued with an ancient power that grants dominion over time and death. You must use your wits to control it as you've drawn into the midst of war between the city of Kalevala and the armies of the Northlanders, driven by their witch queen, Lohi. Your task is to master the power in order to use it for mankind's protection, while your enemies will seek to harness it in the service of total destruction. Alright. Yeah, I'm in. Looks really like an editing bar. Okay. Alright, that looks like an interesting game to play. So I might play that. Autonauts, Age of Enlightenment. Alright. So this is basically travel the universe, colonizing uninhabited planets with sole goal of setting worlds in motion through power of automation. Fresh from your spaceship, you must harvest stick and stone and begin colonization efforts. Alright. Create rudimentary crafting items from blueprints and slowly build a number of worker bots to aid in your efforts. Teach and shape their artificial intelligence with visual programming language, then instruct them to begin the formation of your colony. Marvel as a planet you've shaped becomes home to a civilization of worker bots, happy to do your bidding. Playful programming. Alright. That seems rather interesting. Okay. This might be something that a good way to teach programming to kids, because it's very, kiddie. But I mean, it still looks really interesting. Alright. Shadows Awakening. Okay, this looks like a regular turn-based RPG. Let's see. Shadows Awakening is a new adventure in the Heretic Kingdoms saga. After the members of the secret council known as the Pentranera are assassinated, their souls are consumed by the Devourers. Evil demons which possess the ability to absorb the memories and personalities of the souls they acquire and materialize them as their puppets, re-emerging into the mortal realm once again. The demonic Pentanara continue their quest for power and immortality, but at what cost? Shadows Awakening is a unique, isometric, single-player RPG with real-time tactical combat. You take control of a demon summoned from the Shadow Realm, the Devourer, to consume the souls of the long-dead heroes and embark on an epic adventure with challenging gameplay, a gripping storyline, and enchanting graphics. Do you have the focus and wits to master the world of the Heretic Kingdoms? Gather your party, control powerful heroes, and use their skills to your advantage. But who is in charge? The demon? Or the souls that it has devoured? It's up to you to either thwart a major threat and save the world, or plunge it into complete disaster. Alright, I'm cool. I like isometric RPGs really a lot. And this looks really interesting. Fantasy Blacksmith. Alright. This looks like like you are actually a blacksmith. Yeah, you are a blacksmith in the world of magic, sword, magic, and war, in which any blacksmith who knows how to make even the simplest swords is in demand. You start off as a poor, unskilled blacksmith, but in time, you'll gain experience and improve to achieve wealth, fame, and power, and change the world. 10 billion variations of swords? This looks really interesting. Like, very, more in depth than I really thought it was going to be just from the name. So in this game, there will be a lot of ingredients for the magical boiler, and by collecting everything by recipe, you will get many different potions. To superimpose magic effects on weapons, runes will be used depending upon the pattern of the magic table. Different spells will be cast on the weapon. Ooh, we will add a few mini-games with a variety of gameplay. Currently, dice and darts are being developed. Also, artificial intelligence of rivals will be added. In mini-games, you can try to sell your goods at an inflated price or play for money or rare artifacts with visitors to your forge. Alright, yeah, I'm in. This looks really interesting. The differences in what it is compared to what I thought it was going to be are too great for me not to be in. Yeah, I'm in. I mean, it may not be like a full 3-hour gameplay that I play, but depending upon the actual gameplay, I mean, The Suicide of Rachel Foster. I've already played this game and put it up on the platform. If you have not seen me play this, look at my game. Look at my my past playthroughs. It was actually relatively recent. The game was great. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. So another reason to get this month's humble choice. Goat of Duty. What? I guess it's like Call of Duty, but you play as goats. Probably part of the ongoing goat simulator stuff. Alright. Hey, if this is your thing, go for it, man. All for you going for it. It's not my thing. But hey. The Uncertain, The Last Quiet Day. I have also already played this game and put it up on the channel. Very good game. I'm waiting for the next game to hit. Because this is a series of games. This one is the prequel. I got it for free, and I played it, and it was worth, I think it's worth 14, 15 bucks. Basement. I've actually already seen this one. It's on my list of games on my wish list on Steam. It looks really interesting. It takes a lot of, it's a strategy game, but you make drugs. Kind of like that TV show that everybody really liked. Basement is a strategy game where you start doing illegal business to fund the development of your dream video game. It won't be easy, so get ready to deal with other gangs, cops, crazy junkies, mysterious investors, and even ghosts from the past. You'll start in an old uncle's basement and quickly realize how complex and unpredictable the world of drug dealing business is. Expand your influence, sell at higher rates, get better workers, equipment, weapons, upgrade your production, and make your dream come true. It just seems like a really interesting, 30-minute game. Light Matter. Alright. Okay, looks kind of like a horror game. First person puzzle game. Play tunnel vision games, love letter to the genre. Use lateral thinking to solve mind-bending puzzles with lights, shadows, beams, platforms, and light matter. Alright, let's read this letter. Dear visitor, if you are reading this, you are quite fortunate. You have been personally invited to the world debut of Light Matter, the greatest breakthrough in renewable energy since the sun was born. I know, you must barely be able to contain your excitement. This invitation includes a 1-hour tour through our facility, a 10-second glance at the launch of Light Matter, as well as 5 seconds of eye contact with me. If that is not enough, bring your wallet. An investment will give you the full tour and prolong our time together. If you behave, I will even let you shake my hand. During the tour, you will witness mind-bending technological wonders. They might force you to think in ways that are difficult for you. But don't worry, you will come out a smarter human being. The only thing I ask of you before you enter my facility is to embrace the future. Open your mind and your backpack. Yes, cameras, journals, and other useless items will be confiscated by James, my head of security. Don't try to shake his hand. He might break yours. Virgil, CEO, Light Matter Technologies. P.S. During your visit, you might stumble into our cat, Lux. So if you experience skin rashes, headaches, or hair loss, keep in mind that you might be allergic to cats. Alright. That seems pretty interesting. Light-based puzzle physics. And there you go, guys. Let's see if they have any specials. We got Fate of Kai, which is a DRM-free game, and I'm not going to butcher that name. SYZYGY as the other extras. Those seemed really interesting. But yeah, guys, these seem like really, really interesting games that we got this year. A lot of games that were on my radar, that have been on my radar, and have been played. So I'm obviously not going to be getting at least 2 of these. I might give them away as gifts or whatever. But, I mean, still, everybody's getting all the games this time. If you're not a part of, the Humble Choice, premium or anything like that, this is a great opportunity to get all the games. Still a great bundle. Hopefully you guys are in it to win it, just like I am. Increase your game library on Steam until everybody goes bankrupt. And it's for a good cause. Everything goes to, a percentage always goes to charity from Humble Bundle. Well, there you go, guys. There are some games right there. If you'd like to see some of them played on my channel, always leave a comment, like, subscribe, share with your friends, do all the other good fun stuff. Until the next video, always be kind to each other. And I'll see you in the next one.